What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Warehouse Series. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, then what are you waiting for? Hit the notification bell, guys. That way you don't miss out on any of my videos. Leave comments, give me a thumbs up. So today we're going to be going over me selecting in the warehouse, a little bit different. I did edit this. I skimmed out a lot of the unnecessary things I want to talk about today, because today I'm going to talk about repetition. Repetition is basically what this is. I tell you all the time, it's like the movie Groundhog's Day. You're doing the same thing day in and day out. I told you before, when I asked the experienced selectors in the warehouse, do you build your 10Ls the same way every time? When they told me no, I was dumbfounded. You should 10Ls, which is our canned goods. I will build them the same every single time. All right, they will look really identical every single time. Why would I change something if it works for me? So today, when I go through this quick video here, I'm going to be showing you cases. Okay, the first one right off the get, I'm going to show you a small or a long skinny case. So what happens when you get past your base and you start building up? You start getting smaller gaps. You start encountering a lot of smaller gaps. And then you say to yourself, man, do I wish I had a smaller case to put in that gap? Well, save them. If you get them, why use them? Save them for a later time. So the first, right off the get, you're going to see me hold up a water. All right, so we're going to start this video right here. Water, I only needed one of them. I'm putting it on my front pallet. I'm going to save it for a later time. And right here, what do I say all the time? Okay, so this is 5 a.m. in the morning. We're just starting our shift. And I know they like to stack the 10Ls. So right here, I am creating a gap. I know I'm going to have about 3, 4, 5 selectors coming in the yow behind me. So I want to be first. People like to wait. They like to talk and do whatever. I like to get to work. This is probably literally 5:01. I am in the yow and I am selecting. And I'm creating a gap right now. So I moved up the yow a lot. No one's behind me. So I'm going to take time to organize this. You never know what you're getting in the yow. So I always like to create that gap. And from here, you guys are going to see what you see on every single unedited video I did in the 10L. And that is the same thing. It's the same pattern every time. I told you I don't like to use the block that comes on the canned goods. I use my own block. I do not like my cases hanging off. So right here, I skim ahead. And does it look familiar, guys? Same thing every time. Now, I just held that case up. It's a long, skinny case. I call them filler cases in the warehouse. I am not wasting a filler case on just filling out a layer that I can put another bigger case on. Filler cases, in my opinion, I just held up another one right there, are so important. I will stack them up the middle and I will save them for a later time because I know I always have smaller gaps I need to fill in. Do not waste your filler cases. So right here, I put this Progresso on. I'm going to take my filler case, put it down. No, it's not going to work. I immediately know that I have a higher inside and a lower corner, and I don't want that. So I actually eventually moved that Progresso soup. So right there, I took my filler cases, because I know I'm getting Progressos, and I just moved it up a layer. I don't want to waste them, all right? I know I could put a Progresso there. Now, I moved that Progresso up because I know that I cannot get another Progresso next to it. It's going to extend it out over the perimeter of the pallet, and that's not how I like to select. So I hope you guys see a lot of repetition in these. Now right here, what am I doing? I just switched it around. Why? Because I do not want a low corner. I want a high corner and a low inside, and I noticed that case was higher. Guys, what am I throwing right now? What did I talk about on the last video that I did in the cans? I 8-block these cans. They come in a 10-block, I 8-block them. And even though I only needed 3 right there, it is still in the form of an 8-block. So now I am continuing with my palette. Cases pointing inwards, skinny cases in the middle. I got my filler cases there if I need them. If I don't need them, they're going to stay there. So we are going to continue on here. Right here, I am shoving this case in. Nope, doesn't fit. Look at that. Bam! My skinny filler case fit in there. Now, if I would have put that skinny filler case in on a place that I didn't need it, I would have had a gap in my palette that would have been very unnecessary. I love keeping those filler cases where I need them. And that's how I select, guys. And I bombed out this order. I know I'm editing, but I really moved fast on this because I had 0 time on the clock. And I wanted to make sure that I made my times on this with no problem. I'm actually going to have another one with me selecting in the laundry detergent coming up. Just going over that a little bit. It's going to be edited. It's not going to be unedited. I got a couple edited ones coming up. But look at that. Nice level base, high corners, low inside. High corners, low inside. Small cases, they go in the middle. I will fill them in at a later time. Woo! I'm running out of breath here. All right, 2 pickles. I got 2 skinny pickles, and they were the same height, same everything. Perfect corner piece to me. All right, nice big, they're not big, but if you put them together, they can form like a big case. Now we're into these slippery iced teas that I throw all the time. I skipped ahead here. I'm at the LaCroix. Now, I don't care if I was editing for this video or not, or filming for this video, those LaCroix would be going right where they're at. All right, I don't care if I need 20 or 30 of these. They're going on that pallet. I do not like putting LaCroix on my base. Now, right there, you saw me. I had one of those slippy cases of green beans. I filled in a gap so I could keep stacking my LaCroix. Now, in my head right now, when I stack LaCroix, I'm like, okay, I need to wrap because these cases are slippery. So when I'm already in my head like, okay, when I fill out a layer, I need the wrap. And you're going to see me wrap come up real soon here. But I told you, I like these LaCroix being up as high as possible. I don't even care if I needed 30 of them. 30 of them will go on that pallet right there. They will not go on my base on the second pallet because they shift around too much. Only about 1.5 minutes left of this video. Like I said, we're going to skim through this. But I just want you guys to know, if you have watched my unedited videos in the past, I tell you all the time, they all look the same. You could take this palette right now and go put it up next to my other ones, and they're all going to look the same. Why change what works? I think I wrap real soon here. Couple more LaCroix. Here we go. I skipped ahead. Right here, I'm coming with my wrap. And I tell you guys, 1 revolution around is all you need. Right in the middle, right where the slippy cases are. And unfortunately, bam, it rips. If it rips, then you got to do another revolution. Okay, so it turns out to be 2 revolutions around. You feel it rip. Just keep going. And then rip it off. And then we just continue moving on. That way I know my problem cases are nice intact. And now I'm getting into these cases, which I also like to throw up high. I do not like these clear wrap bottles low on my palette. I like them high. So I'm actually going to show you some finished product. I think I took like 1 picture of the finished product just to give you guys an idea of what it looked like when it was done. So that's the end of the video. Let me pull up that 1 picture. All right, guys, I took this picture while I was in the wrap station. As you can see, nice tall palette, nice and square. Got my clear cases up at the top. I try to put as much of those weak cases that have the clear wrap that I was telling you about. They tend to shift a lot. I tried to get that palette as high as I could, and I had a full palette behind that. But that's it, guys. Repetition is key. Do not change what works. Those filler cases, when you're in those type of valves, I use them all over the place. You're going to see whenever I go to, when I do our 58 hour, which is laundry detergent and that, you're going to see I do the same thing. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this is making sense to you. If not, leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.